Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Outcast with Outcast Gaming. We're going to continue streaming some of the Outer Worlds. We're here in Cascadia on the planet of Monarch. Before we get heading out, I want to remind you that at any point you find yourself mildly entertained by the stream or the video, be sure to show your appreciation by hitting that like button. If you stumbled across the video of the stream by accident and you haven't done so already and you want to keep tabs of when I am streaming or posting content, I suggest you subscribe and set up your notifications. Just give me a moment here to figure out what YouTube wants to do, and we will get going. Alright, let's get going. Let's see here. Dun dun dun. Alright, so we're going to fast travel to right aside here. And we are going to head up to Devil's Peak to do what we need to be doing. That's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to take the windy road up to Devil's Peak, maybe get into some pretty significant and heavy fire combat. I think we have to do something here regarding my inventory real quick. Let's repair everything. I think we're good, and what do we got?
That was fun. Didn't even get our hands dirty.
I didn't fire a shot. Where'd the other one go? Right there. So we could go up the tunnel, which we already did. We saved some guy. Now we're going to go up the hard way. Or what is supposedly the hard way. Which is no big deal to me as far as I'm concerned.
I'll keep it down.
That's right, you keep it down. We're going to get close enough to kick a little ass.
I got him! Anyone else?
For a second there, I thought maybe I'd have to pull out and do something, but apparently I did not. Now I'm sure one of these got dusted. There was another manta pillar somewhere, but oh well, I'm not overly worried about it. Let's see what we got going on. We'll just go side to side here with our equipment. Just looking for... Ooh, I hear some people are pissed off. There was a bag that one of the ladies said she brought up here and had to cut it and run, and it was full of creds. At least that's what the lady said from Fallbrook. So we're going to double check. We're going to look for that too. They are all right here. Let's do this.
Here.
That's right, we're done here, she says. And those swarms, they just never have anything on them. I don't know why I keep looking for them. But they never do. I'm sure there's going to be a Mana Queen battle up here somewhere. At least you would think. Alright, so we do have... Looks like there's a... Let's go to the left. That looks like the way we're supposed to go, which means this is not the way we're typically to go. And that means loot. And now it's going to make an ass out of me. There's going to be no loot here to have. Oh, and there he is. Look at that. No fool. It's kind of set up as an area where there should probably be like some beast spawned or something, but doesn't look like it. Bam. Don't mess with us. I just don't need to do anything. Don't need to waste any of my ammo. And folks, in case you're wondering, yes, I am playing on hard difficulty. My people are just badass. Very capable of the destruction needed to facilitate my passage through this horrible, God-forsaken planet. Mech Guardians. Not sure if I'm supposed to go that way. Let's do this. Like, what's the deal with these guys? C3 barracks. Take it. Well, folks, that is stealing. There are just too many people staring at me for me to engage in thievery. So what I will also do come on, ladies, get in here. Close the door. There is no door closing. Berthold Fox car key.
Nicely done.
Oh, shit. There's a 95 lockbox in here. I don't have that ability. Or it's this key card, right?
Damn, that's some nimble fingers, Captain.
It does.
Nice work.
These guys got tons of goodies. Now, which one's Bertrand? Lance?
Nice and easy.
Oh shit, I'm not gonna be able to get the key from that guy. Unless I murder these people. Alright, what we got? Berthold Fox. We got some dude named Donald Anderson. Somebody by the name of Addie. And what was your name? Lance? Hey there, Lance.
Got a problem? Maybe I can help. Got a problem? Maybe I can help.
Thank the architect, Bertold's back! Thank the architect, Bertold's back!
I owe you for bringing the boss man back to us. I owe you for bringing the boss man back to us.
Look at this dude. His misfits over here look way cooler than him. This dude just looks like a dork in a helmet.
Hey, Mannequin Slayer. Glad you made it in one piece. After all, not everyone's so lucky. Meet my corporate compliance crew. Then check out our weapons locker inside. I reckon you'll find something you like. Then we call it even between us.
Why are you guys guarding this station?
We were hired to do so. Why else? You did get the memo that we're mercenaries? Our client's a bit unorthodox, sure. He calls himself the broker, and prefers the glow of a terminal to flesh and blood interaction. But I can't fault his work ethic. Our current gig's to stop, by means of lethal force, any creatures exiting the caverns, including but not limited to marauders, iconoclasts, and agents operating for the MSI. The corporate model is the oldest and most efficient, not to mention stable structure history has ever shown us. Plus, corporations got certain rights not entailed to individuals. I lead the C3s. Addie covers our payroll and expenditures, Lance handles the human capital, and Donald is our charming public face. Our system works. We've racked up more confirmed kills than any other crew you can hire.
Can't imagine the competition.
The best is the best, lady. That's all there is to it.
I'm not gonna call it even if you help me walk. Okay.
You drive a hard bargain, Mannequin Slayer. It don't make much financial sense for C3 to expend resources on any killing beyond the contract stipulations. As the Marauders didn't enter from the caves, the requirements are murky. At the same time, we do want to keep our client alive until the payment's cleared. We recommended the client safeguard himself, so I don't expect that the main doors will be accessible. Find a way to open them, and we'll clear any hostiles on the inside. I'd best radio ahead for Joy and Hudson to prep for us. They'll be at the station entrance, ready with our finest auto mechanicals to assist you. C3s, prepare to move out.
There we go. Now we're legit. And we looted all this stuff, but he said the weapons locker. There we go. Alright, we're legit. Oh! Yeah, we're legit. No more 95 locker here. Taken care of. And we're clean. C3s, move out. I haven't seen the cavern entrance, which leads me to believe that it's up here. That would be my guess. Unless I missed it. Let's see what we got going on. I don't see this lady's bag. Oh, okay, I know where that's at.
How about that? Who's ready for more?
I don't know where the cavern comes out. So back there where those biomechanical goons were located. Is it up here? The hell? Let's go up here. Sundered rock. This is like another lookout point. Looks like a special weapon. The Hammer of Olympus. See what this thing does. The Hammer of Olympus, 175. Opposed to thunder. Where the hell did I get thunder? Apparently, I must have picked up another special weapon as well. Oh, I must have got it out of C3 barracks. Sweet, I'm just picking up good loot altogether. Take it. Again, I don't know where I missed the cavern that comes out of the cave, but I'm guessing we should be going back and look at the biomech. Let's do that. Where's the cave? So this is like ground level for the mechs. The other one takes me up high. But the question is where the hell is the... There it is, right here. Alright, that answers that. Now, let's go straight on and see what we got. Biomechs. Joy of Avoidy, Mech Guardians.
There you are. Boss man said you'd be up this way. Quick regroup before we shoot up the place?
Devil Peak Summit. We have Joy Vavoide. Who's this other little goober next to you? Hudson. Alright, let's talk to you guys. Actually, before I talk to them.
Out of hiking. Once you're up, you just gotta go down again.
To be honest, I'm surprised it's still standing. Every time I set foot inside, I half expect the tower to fall over.
I'm gonna save. Again.
And we got more marauders to gut shot.
Fox radioed ahead. Said I'm to follow you. Provide whatever support you need. If those bastards start shooting, we'll join in. I gotta warn you, my girl Sunshine here is a tad trigger happy. Of course, me and her will follow your lead. Just wanted you to know we wouldn't begrudge you of any violent inclinations.
My girl Sunshine here.
You're A-okay, stranger. Hear that, Hudson? It's payday.
We'll stick right by you, because when you die, I want Sunshine.
Huh? Huh?
Waste of company ammo.
Waste of company ammo. Sure.
What's that noise? Attack!
What was that?
Stay down, miscreant.
Put 'em down. Time to collect a fine bounty.
I'm out. Reloading.
Waste of company ammo.
You one-shotted that guy.
Hiram must have sealed the door. He spooks easy.
Who's, here you are. Alright. I want to see if she's got, if I can steal.
System alert. What? Nothing to optically process here. Processing data.
Yeah, she doesn't have a special weapon. I was thinking maybe she did. No, she don't. I was going to two-time him. There's no point in that. Now it's just time to sweep up the outside and go on into the inside. So, alright, let's get back down to the bottom. Let's do this. Come on, you gotta move, thank you. Alright, this is the way we came in. Screaming hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Alright, what is up here? I think this is from the higher area, and I believe it is. Yes, it is. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. This is why it's important to get a survey of your surroundings. We got 9,247 ammo for heavies. I mean, I am killing it. Hey, Redeemer, what's going on, friend? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, for the Switch, you know, you could just get it for the PlayStation 4 today and not have to wait for it for next year. Just a thought. bought Death Stranding too. I literally have it. I just don't want to put it in and get sucked into that and not finish this game, so I have not even put it in my machine yet. Oh crap, you know what? I'll be right back.
The hunters wait patiently. No prey arrives, the hunters leave hungry.
I had to make a house payment. It's like an automatic deduct. Alright, but I am back. Let's finish up where we were. What were we doing? Oh, that's right. We were killing it. That's what we were doing. That's the way I came in. This is garbage equipment. Has some type of accelerometer. I don't know what the hell it is. I doubt it's an accelerometer. And looks like no other boxes tucked away here for me to loot. What? There's something. Bam! Ammo. Toasted Marauder. Dead Marauder. Another dead Marauder. An ammo box. There's another tier up there. It looks like I can get up there from the steps, so somebody's leg. Not one of mine. Or one of my two ladies. Their battle cry should be, "For Struck! We do this for Struck!" What do you guys say, lady?
Fighting ain't gonna get easier on the inside. Best hurry before the Marauders regroup. We'll keep
No.
watch out here.
This lady's all like paranoid, like there's gonna be some big battle. A big battle in the inside. Alright, what do I got? I got a door here. Devil's Peak Station. Another door. This dude just sitting up here. A crate. Look at that. That door is sealed, probably just because it's got a barrier behind it or a bar behind it, but whatever. Alright. We've cleared the summit, and now we have a Devil's Peak Station. Let's do this.
And we're stalking, and we're stalking.
And we're stalking, and we're stalking. Alright. I don't know what we're going to find in here. I'm going to try and do this without using any ammo.
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's home.
Can't.
Anyone else? On they go. The last of them.
See how that works? Annihilation. Send my ladies in. I don't use a slick of ammo. Still more people around here that need to die, but this is like big old kitchen. Coffee, anyone? These metal chairs worn down. There's a door
Here's the
there.
elevator, but it ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown.
Don't
Guess
worry.
we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
I like how she vocalizes what I already determined in a matter of a split second. Like, we're not going to go through that door. Because it's sealed. You know what I see? A ton. see what we got here. Devil's Peak Environmental Controls key card. We're going to take that. Barb, the new environmental controls terminal is now installed and running upstairs. Congratulations, you've messaged corporate about it. You get to manage it. Consider this your official notice to hide its access card deep in the bottom of a drawer somewhere, preferably within the archives or in one of the station's other popular sections, because I sure as hell will not allow our station's efficiency scores to plummet due to a pointless safety feature. Don't even think about testing the system out. The emergency sirens will make your ears bleed, and if you accidentally trigger the fire suppression system, it can suck the air from the room faster than the station's last performance review. Damn. Corporate greed. That's it, folks. Let's move on. I love the waiting room here. That's nice. Oh.
I smell blood.
I do. I smell your blood, fool. Get some of this.
Covering you!
That was it? We're on the bottom floor. Fair enough. Let's go in the shitter. See what this dude was up to. I think he was peeing. Or doing drugs. One of the two. Oh, he was. Yeah, he was huffing and a puffing. And beating his meat at the same time. I was going to think there was going to be a battle in this room, but apparently there is none. But this place is like...
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Base to intercom.
I don't know what intercom. He's talking about that one right there. Place is a shithole. That's an intercom. What's this? Let's see what this guy's got to say before we pick it.
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast. No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the Broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that, aside from you. You're here, and you're armed, aren't you? The feed's gone grainy, but it looks like you're packing deadly force. I know Nyoka is, for sure. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again. Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently. Aside from the bits I'll be paying you, you said you wanted something from me. Something information-related. I'll give it to you, in person, once I'm safe.
See what I can do. Alright, first things first, we gotta get in this door, so we're gonna swap out our... We only need, let's do that one.
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Yes, I do. My old lady said the same thing. Big old box had jack in it. Absolutely nothing. Alright, back to the elevator, fools.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready. C3's entering through the main doors as we speak. About damn time.
Well, we're ready. Slowed up, fools. We got a whole nother floor we gotta take care of. Up we go. Shh.
Light 'em on fire, ladies and gents!
Oh, those are my boys. See, that's C3. Oh, shit.
To shreds, you... My kind of act. Not bad, huh?
Waste of company ammo.
Doesn't matter. I'm not wasting my ammo. These dudes all came running through here. Should I... I'm going to save. I'm going to go out this door just because I don't know where the hell it goes. And maybe there's some damn good loot out here, right? So, chunks of fat and pork drip off of these pigs, and you just pull them off and eat them because they grow back. Weird. Well, that answers that. That door comes out right where we were sealed before, so not sweating there. the bodies still in here? Yeah, they are. Alright. Let's load up my prior game, I guess. I don't want to go through the door if I already know where it goes. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so that goes out the door we know it goes out of. That's clear there. Donald Anderson died. Poor guy got greased. Sorry, Donald Anderson. Sorry that you got greased. There's a card there, some bits. Smokes. Yeah, we're good so far. Let's big bucks, baby, big bucks. I don't know whose legs those are. Not mine. It's been a while since I picked up some Spacer's Chaw. Got a terminal here, a terminal there. Alright, let's read this terminal here. Inclement weather warning, regional severe alert, next 72 hours, chance of thunderstorms, severe thunderstorms, including lightning strikes, forecast across the mountain region. We're going to access some messages. First one's from V. Ramsey regarding emergency protocols. As I stated in my prior 4 messages, there's simply no cause for alarm. I swear to you, Hiram, the situation is under control. What you call a near emergency, I would consider a non-event. Yes, a high-energy transmission was used for too lengthy a period of time. And yes, the generators cannot safely support that activity. Yes, and yes, they could have been damaged under load. But the point remains, nothing happened. We got the issue in time. The engineers involved were reprimanded. I swear on my mama's grave it will not happen again. Now, please, cease contacting me for daily updates on the status of the generators. Thank you, Val. Next one comes from M. Avoyer. To J. Ramsey. What in the black hole were you thinking, Val? At some point, space efficiency becomes averse to time efficiency, and one negates the other. What I mean is, how am I to do my morning business when the toilets are directly facing the open showers? You might like watching fellows scrub their jigglies while you take a steaming dump, but I don't. Sincerely, thanks for the peep show. Not really. That was sarcasm. Theodore. From V. Ramsey, subject response to toilets. On the contrary, Theo, not only is it a spatially efficient design, but it also encourages simultaneous users to hurry their business. Don't like, don't look, or speed it up and move on. After all, the faster you're back to your station, the happier we all are. Warmest regards, Val. Postscript. You take too many bathroom breaks and you know it. Got it. Alright, where's the next one? This other one was in here. Let's see what we have in here. Atmospheric controls are online. Issue detected with the automechanical controls. Alerting headquarters. Automechanical controls. All sensors currently indicate a standard level range regarding temperature and chemical composition to the standard. Deploy fire suppressive system in main hall. Activate. Why would I want to do any of that? Oh, so that took care of literally just that. Whatever. Somebody's arm. Anybody missing an arm? 1, 2, 1, 2. Looks like we're good. Let's move on. What we got in here? We got a lit and toasted body. No terminal access. We continue. Boy, you guys were busy. Little Fox died. That's Addie. So who's left? Joy, and she's outside. So C3 did not make it. No, they did not. I should mark that down. Died in raid. He died in raid. Addie died in raid. So we're missing Lance. No idea where Lance went. There are dead people up here, though. room is sealed. I guess we'll talk to him.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. Do hurry on it.
Whew. Here he is. Let's do a quick survey. Oh, it's free. Free to take. We'll make sure everything. Pick up a flamethrower. Mechanical Guardian Mark II. What is in this room? Looks like it's just two little rooms. Triple Mark II. Goes Devil's Peak Relay. What those are.
Great work.
All right. Hiram Blythe. Got this. What's up, man?
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. My compliments on your improvised utilization of the fire suppressant system. I would expect nothing less from one of Nyoka's associates.
As usual, I'll take that as a compliment.
Of course. And you got me my money's worth out of the C3s. I ought to have simply dealt with you in the first place.
Think nothing of it.
Oh no, my business is in trade, not owing others the burden of a favor. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But, I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here? Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me. Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra too.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes round one of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck. Is that a trick question? Because to answer it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll even offer it for free. We'll call it an exchange, since you killed the Marauders for me. Ask me what you will. What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time. Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price.
No. But there hasn't been any messages received from Earth in a long time. Not that you probably give a care or give a rat's ass or whatever.
Not much, admittedly. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history. As far as what's between us, I mean. Outside of that, well, that's a Raptidon of another color. I do know this much. There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain. I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source, but I am also not unconvinced either. Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
Well, let's talk about MSI and the Iconoclast.
They are a curious lot. Insufferable. And short-sighted, too. What else do you wish to know? You mean between MSI, the Iconoclasts, and myself? I bet neither of those megalomaniacs told you I was the true mastermind behind Monarch. Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who approached Sanjar and Graham with the means to our salvation. I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet. If MSI were the only corporation here, they could claim sole ownership. Precisely. The other corporations were fleeing because of the hazard clause declaring Terra 1 uninhabitable. But MSI had lagged behind, giving Sanjar and Graham an opportunity. Take over MSI, stay here while the other corps left, take over the planet. Precisely. Without me, they never would have done more than play Revolution in hushed whispers over scuzzy kale ales in the tavern. Thus, the bargain was struck. They could run MSI while I would operate Devil's Peak Station. Unfortunately, relations have soured over time. Competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they sought to reform. And Sanjar has learned the hard way that Graham is quite morally gray. Sanjar is not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be reinstated. Not in his lifetime. For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre at Amber Heights. I gave Sanjar and Graham legal information that would allow MSI to own Terra 1, once the other corporations had abandoned the planet. The execs had their concerns, but before the matter could be resolved, pirates raided their homes in the night. Some say Graham suffers from nightmares that leave him sweat-drenched and screaming. I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights all those years ago. Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information. There are so many members. Do specify. If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? What I am about to reveal is the sort of information that gets a body disappeared. MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status. Exactly. But you didn't hear so much as a whisper of such from me. Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information. There are so many members. Do specify. If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? What I am about to reveal is the sort of information that gets a body disappeared. MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status. Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information. How low you seemingly regard my trade. I may have a secret for you, for the right exchange. How low you seemingly regard my trade. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Careful, I know that line. I use it all the time.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time. I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions. Luckily, however, the Iconoclasts have now gone silent. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? If you did, then you would have had my impressed gratitude. Still, we need to get MSI off the airwaves. I will leave the means to that particular end under your discretion. Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which, of course, has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood. No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Sanjar and MSI to stop transmitting on their end. My former partner, Sanjar, transmits from his office in MSI's headquarters in the center of town. Don't let him try to fool you. While his messages might seem like gibberish, they are in reality coded business orders to off-world companies. I understand why he needs the bandwidth, but we had a deal and he's broadcasting ceaselessly. You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end. Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience. Nyoka, pick me up some Stimulotion and a bottle of purple berry wine when you're next in Stellar Bay.
Wasn't that interesting? So, now let's read this one. And now a message from our sponsor. Tired of itchy acid burns? Try Onticleo's artisanal borscht scented moisturizing cream. Memorandum titled Clear Blue Skies, Mood Optimistic. Dare I say the future's looking bright indeed. I can run a full gamut of operations without ever leaving the sanctuary of the broadcast room. Sanjar and Graham are living up to their promises, and I have not interfered with the initial broadcast. The deal is holding, and I can't believe I can make a life here. Had a near miss the other day, nearly ended up with the board on my trail. We will mark that trial firmly in the failure category. One must experiment, however, to ascertain the best methods. I've found thus far that the most reliable method for evading detection within a limited frequency of Monarch's off-board transmission involves duplicating regular news broadcasts on several unused frequencies. My information gathering associates know to filter out the sounds in the vocal range, in turn isolating the embedded data. And the board's authorities are none the wiser. Playing Hazard has never been so thrilling nor high stakes. Pox it all, those imbecile children and their hatred of each other. Sanjar and Graham have oversaturated my key bands. They'll take down each other all right, and me right alongside them. I should never have invited them to play, but what to do about it now? What do I do indeed? Party transmission log. So that's to send transmissions. Let's go out to the relay. See what we got up here. What do we got here? Still don't like. That's the ladder. That goes. Oh, what, you jump off the edge there? We're just gonna skim around for some loot. There's gonna be some relay thing made here. I don't know why that would be outside. Alright, so now I gotta go see Sanjar and Stiller Bay. Let's see what news means here. Doesn't work. Alright, let's see what we got. Radio Free Monarch. Help the broker deal with MSI and the Iconoclast. Broker can't deliver the location of the chemicals until you stop the Iconoclast and MSI transmissions that are interfering with the tower. Alright. Skillia and Skillia for side quests. This one is, the goods are secured. Lilia Hogan should be pleased. She's stationed at Sublight headquarters on a groundbreaker. Right? So that's for the gas in my ship. Spacer's Choice. Skillia. Alright, we're off to Sanjar. Let's go to Stellar Bay, which is up here. We're doing business, baby. I'm going to use the restroom while we load up. I'll be right back.
If I'd known we were set to lounging, I'd have recommended a bar.
The dude looks pretty cool, doesn't he, though? Well, I don't understand. You're spending your whole time creating your character, but then you running around wearing a helmet. It's at his office.
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge. Anyway, what can I do for you?
I've got a bunch of stuff to here, so let's save.
What can I do for you?
If you're looking for corporate presence, I met some mercenaries affiliated with C3.
I'm sorry, who? Ah, them. They're hardly a corporation. More like a jumped-up band of thugs with certain pretensions. The evidence I'm hoping for would implicate one of the board powers. Anti-Cleos, Spacer's Choice, UDL, someone of that caliber.
Huh.
Not that we don't appreciate your diligence.
Well, let's try this. Let's do...
You're just as rigid as the old executive committee. Why, we've hardly been able to get a clear message out until recently.
When Graham finally shut up.
It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially without the board's backing. We need that frequency to reach our trading partners. Indeed. That's why it's imperative that MSI be reinstated onto the board. If we can find proof that one of the companies on the board is also active on Monarch, that'll give me all the leverage I need. I knew you'd understand.
Yeah, because they've not allowing you on the board because you're on a Monarch. And you can say, well, that board member's on Monarch too. I get it. Here we go.
Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge? I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
I don't know what you think you're going to accomplish. I'd just as soon reorganize it into itty-bitty pieces with a really big gun, but you just keep being you.
You can't build anything that way. What's the point?
It's fun.
Nonsense! There's nothing more invigorating than a well-developed 10-year plan. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course. I don't understand. Where is it? I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Alright, so I'm going to load up. And I'm going to tell him that I don't have it. And I'll just threaten him to shut down his broadcast.
Be careful with your new friends in Amber Heights. They're not the most reliable types.
Oh, shove it, man.
Anyway, what can I do for you? I'm sorry, who? Ah, them. They're hardly a corporation. More like a jumped-up band of thugs with certain pretensions. The evidence I'm hoping for would implicate one of the board powers. Anti-Cleos, Spacer's Choice, UDL, someone of that caliber.
Not that we don't appreciate your diligence.
You're just as rigid as the old executive committee. Why, we've hardly been able to get a clear message out until recently.
When Graham finally shut up.
It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially without the board's backing. We need that frequency to reach our trading partners. Indeed. That's why it's imperative that MSI be reinstated onto the board. If we can find proof that one of the companies on the board is also active on Monarch, that'll give me all the leverage I need. You have my word. Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
You get yourself back on the board, but you wouldn't own the planet.
This cartridge?
So you wouldn't be most powerful.
I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
I don't know what you think you're going to accomplish. I'd just as soon reorganize it into itty-bitty pieces with a really big gun, but you just keep being you.
You can't build anything that way. What's the point?
It's fun.
Nonsense. There's nothing more invigorating than a well-developed 10-year plan. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course. That seems unnecessarily complicated.
It's actually very funny, sir.
Now I'm confused. Do you have evidence against UDL or not? I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Alright, I now need to head back to my ship. Nokia needs some stuff taken care of. Actually, let's do this. Let's go to here. Let's go to Amber Heights. We're gonna talk to Zora because I found some of her stuff in the Cascadia. She used to work there, so I found some stuff of hers, and we'll see if she has anything to say about what I found of hers. Not that there's a mission, but might be interesting. There you are.
Go take a walk, Captain.
Apparently.
My head's on straight.
Apparently, take a walk is is what she says. Alright, let's go back to my ship. We're going to go to Edgewater. And we're going to find Nyoka's friend. Nope. We're just going to do business and leave. Where are we at? Let's go tell him we got what he needed done. Adds beauty and verisimilitude. Verisimilitude. I don't even know what the hell you want to call it. Jesus Christ, I'm all turned around, so we need to go this way. Dun, 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 dun.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
I do.
Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem in the end?
Does it matter? Job's done.
Is that so? Oh, I believe it will. But the price I pay won't be to you. No, we've a bigger deal to settle. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments. You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between.
We already discussed
The rest
this.
is history.
Now you hold on. I do not physically go between anyone but that of my choose. Oh, apologies. You meant, right. Yes, I braved the wilderness, so you don't have to.
Precisely. I really ought to give you a raise. Don't be ridiculous. We're resetting a broadcast tower, not filing taxes. There are no errands, spreadsheets, or rituals involved. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here. Eternal, no. What is wrong with you? Who would ever design something like that? However, you're welcome to brew me a Rizzo Insta-Coffee from the staff kitchen on your way back. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
I'm starting to see why you don't get much company out here.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Here we go. I'm gonna go flip a switch, folks. It should be the right switch. This planet, man, was impressive.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior. But I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain.
Anyone else hear a high-pitched whining? Did I get tinnitus, or is that just Hiram?
What the hell was that?
Black holes. Did you see that? Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram. Hiram, are you there? Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off. Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my bored damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Alright, so the ship landed somewhere. It landed over by the sulfur pits. Here I thought we were going to get off this damn planet. Apparently that is not the case. Let's travel. Let's travel, baby. We have a ship to intercept and deal with. I'm going to get this module and then I got to decide. Do I give it to Graham or do I give it to... Sanjar. That's going to be a tough. Well, that was a problem.
Move along.
Move along.
Huh? Carry on.
Ridiculous. All right, let's do this. Freaking Manta Queen. Like how just roaming around the wayside, you just randomly find dead people laying around.
Watch a pro at work. How about that?
That's the last of him.
That's right, ladies. You guys destroying it. All right. More corpses. These are MSI. They're all fighting their way to get up here.
Nice.
Get down. All right. Not getting through. Nice, Captain. Can't get past that armor.
She is one bad mofo. Alright, there she is. And here we are, more dead people. I don't know where the hell that happened. That was wicked. Wicked insane. I probably shouldn't have had the shotgun. Probably should have had the massive light machine gun doing business for me. I think what I'll do is just tap them from... There we go. Manta Queen, baby. Alright, let's do this.
Nice. Will be fun. To shreds, you say? Practicing this. That was fun.
That wasn't so hard compared to last time. Jesus fucking Christ. Whew.
To shreds, you said? I got him! Nice one! That's the last of them.
Let's save. It's another Mega Raptidon. These things are mega.
My kind of Down they go.
Whew. Alright, let's see what we got. There was a gun body right over here. There we go. Gunship crash site. Boom, 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 boom. Let's do this. Actually, this.
You go on ahead, Captain.
Corporate
I'm
trooper.
not keen on ships, even when they're in the best of shape.
Me too. You know corpses shit themselves, right? Enjoy the smell.
So they're just now concerned about corpses. They've been helping me kill people this entire time, and only now are they... Where is the go, stupid captain? View logs. See, saying something about spare regular bypass, something Chickasaw. I'm turning this thing towards the groundbreaker, firing up the engines and retiring. Better be rested than lose power and drift out into space. I just hope this old bird can handle one last trip. How on a lost-forsaken colony is it so impossible to requisition parts? My chief engineer is barking at me to order yet another damn thing, and I can't even get a response from corporate. Another day, another ship lands at Terror 1. We can't shoot them down. That makes, I've lost count. What's the point of being out here if we can't get some backup?
This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
See if I can get something out of this. This is where we're going to have to decide what the hell we're going to do. It's question time, ladies and gentlemen. So let's head what do we want to do? Heal to 25 health when downed. Stand your ground. +3 armor rating for 10 seconds. 25 for 5 seconds. So there's armor rating here. Want their armor up. Probably use their cooldowns even more though, right? So chance to reset your ability to cooldown on use and a chance after each kill. There's going to be some trade-off on that, and it'll be what it is, what it is. All right, so let's first things first. Let's head out to this guy here. See if I get a trophy for giving it to Graham, and if I do, I should go give it to Sanjar and get his trophy. And then after that, I should just choose who I want to give it to. I just don't know about a bunch of guns in the hands of a religious zealot or module. What the hell does he need a module for? He needed it for something else. Let's see if we can figure out what this boob was wanting this for. Is it in my map? See what this guy is up to.
Captain, we should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him. Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already. Take Stellar Bay. Lick our wounds.
Jesus Christ.
Eventually, figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony. Sometimes, you gotta do what's best for someone, even if they think you're wrong. Even if it's painful. When we're in Stellar Bay, they'll come around. I'm going to confront him. Can I count on your support? Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Sora. Time to save Monarch.
Jesus Christ, these people. It's all about backstabbing in this game.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats. Stand down. I'm afraid I don't understand, Captain.
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the Eternal Path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer? I can and shall. All I've done for my people. And look at where that path has led me. I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No. Guilty? I didn't mean for them to die. I'm not a monster. Of course I feel fucking guilty. I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Incoming!
That was a nice warm-up.
At an end. Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void help me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it? Glad to have you on our side, Captain. I'll need a moment to prepare before I send the troops out. I'm sure you'll see them on the road. Good luck.
This is going to take a little bit further for me to do, and I've got to go pick up kids. So I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and we'll pick this back up on the next episode. We'll start back at the ship, and we'll come down here and we'll kill Graham. I'll give it to her, and we'll go kill all the people in Stellar Bay. And yeah, I think that's the plan. We'll just kind of see where everything takes us on the next episode. With that being said, folks, I appreciate you coming out and checking the stream and the video. Before you leave, be sure to hit the like button if you've enjoyed the content of the stream. Additionally, if you would like to keep track of when I'm actively streaming or posting new content and you haven't done so already, you can always subscribe and set up your notifications. With that being said, this is Outcast with Outcast Gaming. You have yourself a good morning, good afternoon, good night, and I'll hopefully see you out there on the next one. Peace out.